Happy fall, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. Thank you so much for joining us and for being here today. Today, we're going to go over what is Omni-Channel Hub and how to evaluate if it's right for your organization. Dynamics 365 Omni-Channel for customer service makes it easy for your organization to connect and engage with customers across digital messaging channels. And in this 30-minute webinar, we will explore the core benefits and capabilities of Dynamics 365 for Omni-Channel Hub and examine underutilized tactics that allow you to digitally transform the way your customer service team interacts with your customers and how you can harness the true power of an omni-channel platform to deliver the best experience to your customers. First, I'd like to start by making introductions. My name is Kathy Hausman. Hello, everyone. I'm an account executive here at Avtex, and joining me is Carl Phoenix, the Director of Sales Engineering. He's going to walk us through a demonstration later in this webinar. Today, I'll walk you through the why, and like I said, he's going to walk you through the how. To start, I would like to give you a quick overview of Avtex and why we are a strategic partner for Dynamics 365, specifically around Omni-Channel Hub. Customer experience is at the core of everything we do at Avtex, and it truly aligns with the way Omni-Channel can be used to deliver an even better customer experience for your customers. Avtex helps organizations really see and understand what their CX vision is. And this really comes to life through our partnership with Microsoft and the utilization of their tools and platforms to help build these digital transformations needed to meet the expectations where customers are interacting today. Avtex has been doing this since 1974, when we started our business in parallel with the birth of customer service and the launch of call centers back in the mid-70s. From those humble beginnings, we have grown to almost 500 employees delivering customer experience related technologies to over 1,500 clients with a 99% customer satisfaction score. This 99% customer satisfaction rating represents an annual average over the last 3 years and is truly a testament to the stellar team we have at Avtex supporting our clients. Our win rate is 67%, which says a lot when you look at the industry average of around 32%. And our churn rate is less than 4% annually. One of the ways that we're able to achieve this is by partnering with 2 global leaders for business and customer technologies. We're a Microsoft Gold partner across 12 different competencies and have been Inner Circle year over year, winning several distinguished awards for specific verticals and disciplines like digital transformation and AI. Avtex is also Genesys's largest North American partner, and we've been a partner of the year for Genesys for 12 years straight. We're leading the charge for cloud transformations and bringing new levels of innovative thinking to contact centers. And really, at the end of the day, Microsoft understands that Avtex has a presence in the telephony space, and that experience, along with our fully dedicated Microsoft practice, has made us a leader in Omni-Channel. Avtex actually executed the first implementation of Omni-Channel Hub, and we will continue to work close with Microsoft as the solution continues to evolve. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to go over the why Omni-Channel Hub for customer service. Carl's going to be demonstrating the how, but I did want to start by just giving you a background on some statistics that I'd like to share to really help you understand why Omni-Channel Hub. Customer expectations are growing. 89% of customers are more likely to stick with your company if your customer service teams offer support through omni-channel communication. 64% of customers expect to receive real-time assistance regardless of the customer service channel they use. Today's experiences are truly falling short, as you can see in these statistics, and that is why Microsoft has created Omni-Channel Hub. So your customer service representatives can interact with your customers in a timely multi-session, multi-channel fashion. So today's experiences are truly falling short. That is why Microsoft created Omni-Channel Hub, so your customer service representatives can interact with your customers in a timely, multi-session, multi-channel fashion. Introducing Omni-Channel, your one-stop shop for agent productivity and customer service success. Now, before I get into the features of Omnichannel, I think it's important to just quickly touch on what the difference is between multi-channel and omnichannel. Multi-channel offers two or more channel experiences. The channel experience is not consistent, and these channels truly work independently of each other. For example, support starts via chat, and when transferred to an agent, the customer has to provide all the same information again. Omnichannel, however, creates an integrated experience for your clients. The customer experience across all channels is consistent, and the context is used to streamline across all applications. So unlike the multi-channel choose your adventure approach, omni-channel strategies recognize that customers have the ability to use multiple channels quickly and simultaneously. This recognition allows omni-channel efforts to create a stronger, more personalized relationship with the customer while keeping all channels connected. No matter which way a customer chooses to interact with your organization, with an omni-channel strategy in place, they will feel helped, valued, and known. At Avtex, we know that those things are crucial for a good customer experience. They need to feel helped, valued, and known, and that is what Omni-Channel Hub can offer your organization. Omni-Channel for Customer Service provides session management. The session panel allows agents to work with multiple customer sessions simultaneously. They can switch between sessions without losing the context of the conversation or any customer details, which is extremely helpful. This is not something that you get today out of the box with Dynamics 365 for customer service. Customer interaction. The conversation panel allows agents to interact directly with customers from the communication panel. Agents can leverage the knowledge base, collaborate with colleagues, and more. Multiple applications. The Applications tab bar allows agents to access relevant supporting applications in the context of the session. These applications remain open if the agent navigates to another session. Customer summary. The unified interface panel provides a single contextual view of the customer based on the current conversation. Agents can access customer details, related case information, and view activities from related records from one screen. Quick access to familiar Dynamics 365 tools. Leverages existing Dynamics 365 functionality by providing agents access to record searching, quick record creation, and agent presence information. And last but not least, real-time notification. Agents receive real-time notification messages of incoming information and communication from customers. Now I'm going to go over how omni-channel solutions can benefit your organization. Reduce customer effort. Preserving context across multiple support channels reduces effort customers need to expend to solve their issues. The time you can limit that a customer spends to get something resolved is crucial in strong customer experience. Better customer rapport. With better insights into a customer's total history, as all your channels come together and the information flows, agents better understand who their customers are and how to help them get to where they need to go. And increase customer loyalty. Customers are naturally more loyal to an organization when they know they are valued. The organization is also better positioned to present customers with more targeted and relevant opportunities based on their needs. As we look across the full customer service journey, as it crosses from the customer to the agent to the customer service manager perspective, Microsoft enables the full technology stack along the way. And with that said, I'm going to pass it off to Carl to demonstrate Omni-Channel Hub. I do ask that you please stick around at the end, as I will be sharing how you can access our free agent self-assessment that we put together to help you evaluate if Omni-Channel Hub would add value to your organization and overall customer experience. With that, Carl, I'm going to have you take it away.
Hi there, my name is Carl, and I'll be walking you through Dynamics 365 Omnichannel today. Before we get started with the demonstration, I wanted to take a few moments to go through what we're going to be covering to set the stage. We're going to be playing the role of Agatha, who's got some questions about her refund. She wants to use self-service to find the answers for herself, but if she can't find those answers, we're going to showcase how she can use live chat and text messaging to reach out and use Dynamics 365 Omnichannel to have a conversation with a customer service representative. We're going to showcase how we can contextually pass the information about Agatha's request as she moves from channel to channel, and what the customer service representative view looks like inside of Dynamics with a true 360-degree look at who Agatha is and everything that is going on with her. We're going to showcase the next generation of user experience from Dynamics with Omnichannel, take a look at some of the abilities with sentiment analysis as it aids the customer service representative, and finish up by talking about the reporting capabilities as we go through and we have these type of interactions with our customers. So let's get started by taking a look at Agatha's interaction through the self-service portal. Here she is on the Avtex customer self-service portal. And of course, she can come in and she can do some searches for the knowledge base to find answers to her questions. What she's also able to do is interact with an agent through this live chat. And this widget will appear as the operating hours for your organization are valid. And so what we're going to do is we're going to initiate a chat right here as Agatha. What she's interested in is finding out more information specifically about her return and her refund. So she comes in and she says that she's got a general question. Now, if we have an agent who's available, of course, we can transfer in and have a conversation. But what we actually want to showcase is another feature of Omnichannel, which is the integration with a Power Virtual Agent from Microsoft. Now, what the Power Virtual Agent does is it provides a layer before you get transferred in for a live chat. And that layer allows more self-service and more topics that you feel your customers are able to use to get the answers to their questions before they get transferred in. So let's take a look at that experience. So as Agatha submits her question information, we recognize that it's an incoming request. And the options that she picks can obviously route us to the appropriate type of interaction. In this instance, we have a general question, and so we can choose things like returns, exchanges, ask a question, or check the store opening hours. And these options that are provided are obviously driven by the things that you feel your customers are asking time and time again, which allows you to provide self-service capabilities and without having to always handle these type of repetitive questions. For this example, Agatha wants to ask a question. The bot captures the information she puts in. I have a question about my Afterpay refund. When we submit our question, the bot can go out and find information from multiple different sources of knowledge, and in this instance, pulls back a knowledge article and a couple of pieces of information in terms of returns and also refunds. If Agatha finds the answer to her question right here, she's been able to do this without having to transfer through to anybody. But we're capturing all of this information so that we can get metrics on the type of inquiries that come in from our customers. In this instance, we're going to say that we didn't get an answer to our question, just so we can showcase some of the other features and functionality. So Agatha is going to click no. From here, what's going to happen is an agent that is being made available on the back end is going to get an alert. There's a chat request from Agatha Gwynn. And right here, we can accept this from our ongoing conversations dashboard where we can monitor everything that's going on. Even if we have a chat that's going on, we can still accept this, and it's going to provide the ability for us to handle multiple different requests coming in. So we go ahead and we accept. As soon as we accept, we get all of the information about the conversation that has happened with the bot. So we can see contextually everything that is going on and exactly what it is that Agatha is looking for. We can also see that the system was able to identify exactly who this customer is. And so as we start to have a conversation, we can see that there's a recent case that Agatha has created in regards to an Afterpay as a payment method. So we get more context and we know exactly what this is about. From here, we can start to use the live chat tools to interact with Agatha. And there's lots of different things that as a customer service representative, I have at my fingertips here to help me and guide me. I can see the answers to the pre-chat survey question. I can see details in terms of what this customer is potentially using, if they're on their phone or they're on a computer. And from here, we're constantly getting more context in terms of their waiting time and things like that, so that we understand potentially how we can interact with this customer in the best possible way. On the right-hand side, you can see that we've got agent guidance, which allows us to have predefined steps that we need to take as somebody who's a customer service representative, which guides us through the way we should interact with our customer. You can see we also right here have a neutral sentiment analysis that is showing us that Agatha is neutral, and the information that we have in terms of the conversation means that she's not angry and she's not super positive. But we're going to take a look at how that changes and how we can use that. As you can see from here inside of Omnichannel, I've got lots of different tabs and information. I can minimize and go to something else, and I can click back into different conversations. I don't have to deal with just one thing at a time, which means that as multiple different channels of communication are open to me, I can deal with multiple customers at the same time. So right here, what we can do is we can use some of the tools in terms of quick replies so that we can instantly start to converse with Agatha. As we start to type in our quick replies, you can see that I can choose something that is predefined for me and I can send it back. And from here, if we transfer back, we can see that Avtex has responded and asked, how may I help you? Agatha has a question. I am very upset about the delay in my Afterpay refund. Can you explain? As we transfer back in, we can see that the sentiment analysis is slightly negative. We can see that the information that is being provided means that the customer is looking for some help and is having a negative experience. From here, what we can do is we can use the tools to respond quickly. We can also converse with people who may have more information about this, who are on our team in terms of the consulting. We can actually add notes if we want to add information about Agatha, so we can keep track of exactly what is going on while we're having the conversation. In this instance, we actually have some information because Afterpay is a third party that handles some of the payment. And so what we can do is we can click into the recent case that Agatha has open, and we can get more context. We could tell Agatha from here that we can see that she's already had a conversation with Steve Smith, and we can give her this information to reassure her that we know exactly what's going on and that we have all of the information and she doesn't have to explain herself again. We can also use the knowledge articles from within the system to provide more information to either myself as a customer service representative or to Agatha. If I search for Afterpay inside of my knowledge base, I can find that there is information that I can specifically drill into, either so I can get information to provide back to her, or that I can even send an email or a link to her so she can go and find that information out for herself. From here, if we wanted to change the channel of communication slightly, we can also enable voice and video if that's something that's going to help. Right here, we can click into the ellipsis and we can initiate a phone or a video call. And this will give a pop on the other side asking for a request to do a voice conversation or a video call. If I enable video, right here, it's going to link to my internal webcam. And if we transfer over, we could get an initiation of an incoming call, and Agatha can accept or decline it from here, if it's going to be something where we really want to jump on and have a conversation with the customer. So as you can see, whenever we start to have these engagements, we are having lots of abilities to pull in information and context without having to move around and go to different windows or browser tabs or anything like that. We get all of the information about who Agatha is automatically linked, and we are able to go in and use the knowledge base and our guidance to follow through the path of how best to serve Agatha in this request. On the left-hand side, you can see that while we're having this conversation with Agatha, we can also interact and have conversations with other customers who are right here. And as things are happening, we can see exactly what it is that we should be paying attention to based on the type of interactions that are coming in from the customers. If something is slightly negative in terms of the sentiment or very negative, we can see that the sentiment has decreased. And as somebody who's on the desk, we can monitor this conversation because of the sentiment change. This means that as customers are potentially waiting for responses, we get alerts to those things so we know who to address first and who to prioritize as well. So as you can see from Dynamics 365 Omnichannel, we have the ability inside of this system to have access to not only dashboards that provide us information about the conversations that are coming in, the pop-ups, which allow us to pick them up as they come through, but also once we are in and having those conversations, we're also able to keep track of multiple different conversations with customers across multiple different channels, whether it's text messages or live chat. And the transfers from the Power Virtual Agent provide us with full set of context on the conversation coming before. And as they come in, it provides us a link so that we understand the potential conversations that the customer has had with us previously. So now we're going to take a look at some of the capabilities in terms of reporting. As you handle multiple different channels of communication through Dynamics 365 Omnichannel, the ability to get insights and information about the conversations that are happening, whether it's over social media like Facebook or Twitter, live chat conversations, the ability for the Power Virtual Agent to serve and deflect, or the agent performance, all of those insights are bubbled up into analysis and reporting. And as you can see in this example, we're able to get metrics on the type of cases that are coming in, the topics that are driving those, and the channels that are being used. This gives us great insight into where we should be staffing and prioritizing. You can see that we can also get averages in terms of escalation, CSAT score, and handle time. And as we go down, you can see that there are trends, and we can use these trends to understand how best to react. As well as getting an overall view of all of the incidents that are coming in, we can drive in and understand an agent summary. You can see that we can get information about how specific agents and customer service representatives are responding, and those that have the highest and lowest CSAT score are being aggregated across multiple different channels of communication. One of the most interesting things that we can see is the use of these key influencer metrics. What this is saying is when these things happen, we're getting our best scores. So we can see that Sharon is driving a lot of our key scores. We can see that when things go to an escalation or the average handle time goes up. This is the type of information that helps us know where to focus our attention and how we can improve our overall score. The insights and the activity that is being tracked across multiple different channels, all collected into one consolidated view, means just like the customer, it doesn't really matter how we're interacting, we're getting information that is helpful to us. And the Dynamics 365 Omnichannel analysis and reporting through customer service insights provides all of those capabilities. Thanks for taking the time today to spend going through Dynamics 365 Omnichannel. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you were able to see just how powerful this tool is to provide access for your customers who want to interact, whether it's through social media, live chat conversations, or text messages, and the ability of the platform to handle all of those for a customer service representative to give the tools and the guidance they need to have lots of contextual information so that the conversations that are ongoing, whether it's cases created or live chats, are able to be collected together so the agent knows exactly what's happening and the customer has a better experience. You can also see how the layers of the Microsoft platform add together to provide some of the AI in terms of sentiment analysis so that you're able to use that to drive a better customer experience as your customer service representative knows how to prioritize. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks again for your time.
Thank you so much, Carl, for that great demonstration of Omnichannel Hub. As an action item, as we reach the end of the webinar today, we've put together an agent self-assessment that I mentioned before to help you identify if Omnichannel Hub is right for you and the value it can bring to the experience you're delivering to your customers. So please take a moment to fill this out as an action item and take away from this webinar. Please take a moment to fill this out. It's a short survey, and we will have one of our dedicated account executives reach out to share the results and to help you identify an Omnichannel Quick Start package based on your unique business needs. We will also be sharing this presentation and agent self-assessment in our follow-up communication to this webinar. If you have any additional questions or needs, feel free to inquire using the email listed above, solutions@avtex.com. Thank you all so much for your time today. I hope you learned a little bit and have a great fall and stay healthy.